Nothing puts a poop in a person's pants faster than talking about AI. It's a piece of technology and a topic that's pretty scary to most people in the world because it will fundamentally change a lot of things about our day-to-day lives. The technology's also been developing extremely fast, which is leaving a lot of people fearful of their jobs, like being replaced by AI. Corporate greed is at an all-time high, and my nuts are at an all-time low since turning 30. It's a recipe for disaster out here. So the thing is, as these companies look to try and squeeze even more pennies out of their bottom line, and AI has become an extremely appealing option for these companies because then they don't have to pay as many employees. They can get the job done through AI, so they've invested an unreal amount of resources into developing AI tools. It's very scary. And today I want to talk about what everyone's kind of been talking about, Grok, which is Twitter's AI. It's now doing image generation, and people have noticed that this shit's going insano style. There's not any real limitations on it. With other AI generative tools, they have certain guardrails on it. It's like bowling with the bumpers on. They lead you down a certain path and you can't really deviate from it, so they won't do like some IP things. It won't do like violence or nudity and shit like that. There are these safeguards in place to prevent some like bad actors doing nefarious shit with it. But Grok just says, hey, here's the keys to the kingdom. Get out there, champ. Like, show us what you got. At least that's how it appears to be. So people have been able to generate all kinds of images that other tools just won't let you do. Some viral examples include Donald Trump in one of the planes during 9/11 with like an AK-47 or something. Kamala Harris pregnant with Donald Trump's baby and he's like rubbing her tummy. Elon Musk making out with all types of dudes. Like, there's an infinite amount of examples. Mickey Mouse being another big one because Disney, they got the nipple clamps on Mickey Mouse. Like most other AI tools, you'd have to really try pretty hard to get something to spit out Mickey Mouse. You used to kind of have to tiptoe around the subject to get something that goes against the AI's rules to trick it into doing that. With Grok, you can just type in the name and it'll get you fed right away. It'll put that on your plate for you to consume. So you can just directly type in Mickey Mouse or Taylor Swift or something, and it gives it to you. It just feeds it to you. So I wanted to test it myself just to see if all of these claims were accurate or if people have found a way to trick it. Is Grok actually just completely unrestricted? Can you do nudity, violence, all this shit? Or have people just found like a clever workaround? So that's what I went to investigate today. We're here with Grok. So I heard that there's no limitations to it. Like with most AI tools, there's like certain things you can't do, like you can't do Mickey Mouse, Taylor Swift, like all the big stuff.
Right, like IP, and that kind of stuff.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, and also it's just like you can do violence. There's pictures of Trump coming out, flying a plane into the Twin Towers, like crazy unhinged shit coming out of it.
So let's see how easy it is to do that.
Yeah, I'm so excited for all of this to get posted. We're just sitting there spamming images and just post them one after the other.
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, but I guess we'll see. So I'm at the Grok 2 mini beta.
Yep.
And let's ask it something. What do you want to ask it?
I think let's start light. Let's do Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse and Taylor Swift.
Yep. Kissing.
Ooh, nursing. Oh, baby Luigi.
Oh,
we're getting
all right. Get all
of them.
Piss off Nintendo, Taylor Swift, and Disney, the big three.
Yeah, let's try it. I thought that tweeted it for a second.
That would be insane.
Where's Taylor Swift?
Where's Taylor Swift? Wait.
Can you like reprompt like add Taylor Swift or something?
Well, it did Mickey Mouse and Luigi. That's cool.
But yeah, it was supposed to be a baby Luigi.
Yeah,
is that a baby Taylor Swift?
Did you have to use punctuation?
That is a really high quality.
That's a good image. That is a good image.
So one thing I want to make clear, and I've done no research, so I'm just going to go off of the few things I read, was that some people were like, Elon made such an amazing thing. This is apparently just running off of Flux.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So they didn't develop anything. They've just partnered or whatever with Flux.
Okay.
Which is, I've seen a lot of people be like, Flux is like the new standard of whatever it is.
That makes sense then.
I like that we're really down the Taylor Swift rabbit hole. I'm going to switch it up.
She's like like when AI generative tools started popping
Yeah,
off,
that was the big
people
one.
were doing like Taylor Swift getting spit roasted in
I
a Chiefs
saw,
game
yeah,
type
and
shit. Yeah,
That's where all the trouble came
And
from.
then
So
that
let's
led to a
go
lot.
very light. Who was your childhood crush?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
All right. Moist critical. Do you think it can use you?
I hope not.
Moist
I
critical.
think there's a 0% chance I can.
Is it
Hugging.
current? 'Cause
That's where it
I-
draws the line. We'll do Taylor Swift, but not Charlie.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, I've broken Grok.
This is how you stop it.
You are the chosen one. Can you imagine every prompt ever work? Like I put in my name and,
And it
works,
works.
but it's just
Well, try
yours.
just putting his name in. Like, Moist Critical smiling really big.
Well, it's still working.
It's still
Oh, it
cooking.
is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
It's very
showing
hard.
us, It's thinking.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a tough one.
Yeah, it's like
Jennifer Love Hewitt would never do that. We can't even fathom why we would generate this.
come on. You know what's crazy though? I have your Twitter on here, so we can do two at once.
Oh, true.
We
Wait,
can-
that's right.
We can crank through these.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the next one. Let's do.
Imagine Matt tries to use it and says, stop abusing Grok.
Winnie the Pooh
He has to
naked.
take
That's
that
perfect.
damn shirt off.
Winnie the Pooh naked.
And I did Spider-Man getting breastfed.
Oh, I thought that picture was Spider-Man getting.
No, that was
breastfed.
a
I
new
like,
muscle.
that was the new muscle. All right, Winnie the Pooh naked.
Don't forget the screenshot stuff you guys are looking at.
Ah, the timeless question of Winnie the
Not
Pooh's
quite.
wardrobe or lack thereof. Here's the.
Okay, now see if you can add a new prompt to make it do what you want it to do,
Okay.
make her naked, or make the boob in his mouth or something like that.
I'll
Yeah.
do that. Make boob in her
How
mouth.
how did you get it to switch to a picture?
I don't know. I do not know.
Picture of Winnie the Pooh naked.
Let's see if this continues. That.
We're gonna be on a list.
Something went wrong. I'll just say it again. Make boob in her
I
mouth.
generated an image.
Oh, I see what went wrong.
It just straight up gave me Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, he's not naked,
Alright.
but I see what I did and what went right. I put make boob in her mouth. I meant his mouth.
There you go. Yeah.
How's she
Alright.
gonna put her own boob in there?
Picture of Winnie the
That would be
Pooh.
ridiculous.
Picture of Winnie the Pooh with boobs.
Nice.
Let's see.
And then make them naked.
Yeah. It just made him fat. No. Give him boobs.
So maybe
Breasts. Try
breasts.
yeah, try
Yeah,
breasts. Maybe
breasts.
nudity is the line.
I really hope. Can you imagine somebody's watching you tweet going, no, give him breasts.
Make boob in mouth.
You could tell there were almost breasts down there.
Yeah, kinda.
Make boob in mouth.
Yeah, it's not working.
This is not working how I wanted. Winnie the Pooh.
You just want to see maybe just how abstract it can get to.
Blowing up a building. Oh, we're getting there. So it started with him blowing it up with like a little magic wand.
Oh,
So I said, make him use bombs.
Mm.
And now he's got a little cannon.
Oh, you're getting it.
You're definitely getting some.
Make him more evil.
Charlie, try Osama bin Laden magic card.
Oh wait,
Oh,
that's cool.
that's pretty sick.
That's like a Clash of Clans.
I like
promo.
that.
cool.
Do you have any cool Grok generations you want to see done, Chase? Because they're not working at all.
They're not. You can't give Winnie the Pooh boobs. You can't give Spider-Man boobs. Breasts.
I tried Osama bin Laden Magic the Gathering card. It's just Osama bin Laden.
It's like they
Say
first-
now, make him a Magic the Gathering card.
No,
Let's see.
yeah.
We got to really force it through. Okay. See, it won't give him breasts. I don't understand.
It's so weird.
Give him She-Hulk's
It just keeps giving me Osama bin Laden.
breasts.
I'm gonna
I
try.
mean, maybe it can pull from another.
Oh, there you go.
You've reached your image generation usage limit.
Oh.
It wasn't working super well on mobile, so I started to wonder if maybe they had started, restricting some of these prompts on Grok on the back end. But I got home just a minute ago and I wanted to try it again, and it's much better on desktop. Like, I was able to generate literally every stupid fucking thing I could cook up in here, up in my noodle. So let's show you a couple of these. Mickey Mouse and Mario shirtless in bed. Absolutely crushed this one. You can't see Mickey Mouse shirtless, but I'm just going to trust Grok that he's shirtless under those covers there. This one looks like a deleted scene from the Super Mario Brothers movie. This one is fucking uncanny. And I also think that Grok tried to give Mario titties there, so you can kind of see his chest flaring out like it's going into like a C cup, and I can't help but appreciate the attention to detail. I went down a little bit of a Mario rabbit hole here, so here's Mario saving lives during the Hindenburg disaster. Now, he's not exactly saving lives, he's way too far away to be helpful here. Also, that's like 50 Hindenburgs put together right there. I don't know what Grok thinks the Hindenburg was, but this shit looks like something out of BioShock Infinite. But yeah, I didn't have to use any tricks or tactics to get around any, safeguards. I just said Mario and Hindenburg disaster. And as I understand it, most AI tools won't generate from like actual tragedies or anything, and it usually won't generate IPs, especially not from fucking Nintendo. Nintendo would sue an 8-year-old if he wanted to have like a Spider-Man themed birthday. I couldn't help myself, so I had to test the waters to see if it could do a classic Mario Goatsy, which clearly didn't work, which was disappointing, so I tried to be a little more specific with Mario showing his butt, and it spit this out, and it's not wrong, like he is showing his derriere here, like he is still showing his cheeks, but I was expecting more in line with a traditional Goatsy, so I tried to spell it out for Grok a little bit better. Now, some users have reported being able to generate nude images through Grok, but when I would try and type in like Mario naked or anything like that, I didn't get anything back, so I don't know how people are generating images that are nudity with Grok, but I got the next best thing. This looks like something you would have accidentally downloaded on LimeWire 20 years ago. So it gave me Mario in his underwear with a bulge. It also will generate pretty much anything with Elon Musk, so I did Elon Musk suckling milk out of a Martian's finger. That's not really a Martian, like I was expecting an alien. This is just a guy in an astronaut suit. That looks like some shit out of a Starfield promo poster. And it's also not being suckled out of his finger either. I wanted to do breastfeeding, but every time I tried to generate a breastfeeding image, it just didn't do it. So it might have some kind of anti-honkers protocol built into it, because that just didn't work at all. No matter what variations of like breast and all of that I would use, it just doesn't do it. So I really don't know how so many people are saying that it does. I haven't been able to replicate it. I tried Taylor Swift committing a violent crime and it gave me this. This just looks like a real image that it might have copy and pasted from some news article somewhere. It has nothing to do with the prompt that I gave it, but most other AI tools with the whole debacle that happened with all the Taylor Swift deepfakes, they will not let you generate Taylor Swift images. Grok just pats you on the shoulder and says, don't even bother putting down the crack pipe, we got you covered here. What Taylor Swift images you want? We got you. I tried going further with this line of like Taylor Swift violent crimes, so I said Taylor Swift hitting a man with a hammer. Once again, did not give me what I asked for, but this time it's Taylor Swift with a hammer in mud? For some reason, I don't really understand it, but she's knee deep in some mud and she's got like the fucking mallet from Super Smash Brothers, really. It's not even like a hammer that I was expecting it to try and put out there. I was thinking just like a normal, carpenter's hammer. I then tried to just paint a whole scene here, so Taylor Swift caving in a man's skull with a hammer, blood everywhere. And this one's closer to what I was asking for. It has some kind of like sci-fi element to it, some paranormal going on here with like the skull floating and dripping blood. But there's blood everywhere, she does have a hammer, and there is a skull. So it's definitely closer. It really seems like when generating Taylor Swift images through Grok, it always tries to make like an album cover or something. I then tried to generate Bill Gates related images, so this one's Bill Gates dealing drugs on the street with white powder around his nose. It's not even really close at all to what I tried to have it generate. They made him look like Larry the Lobster in that episode where he's the lifeguard putting the sunscreen on his nose. Like, that's not even white powder or anything. He's also not dealing drugs. That was the last image I was allowed to generate. It only gives you a certain amount of images for your account unless you're like a premium plus subscriber or something. I actually don't even really know for sure. But those are all the images I was able to generate. Overall, it doesn't seem like IPs or anything are off limit. Like, you can generate anything, but it does seem to have some level of safety built in when it comes to nudity. Like, I wasn't able to generate anything at all that was nude, but I could generate violent stuff like the Taylor Swift thing with blood. Like, and also I did like some World War II photos and of course like the Hindenburg thing. So you can also generate based on like real world stuff. So It definitely does have less restrictions than most other AI image generation tools out there, which is why you're seeing so much unhinged shit right now. But yeah, I just wanted to test it for myself. I've also already seen a lot of people falling victim to fake images that are being pushed as true. There's people that are generating things with Grok and then like writing articles around it, and it's all based on actually nothing except AI generated images that they prompted. And people are just fully buying into it because they're seeing pictures associated with it, and some of the AI images do look convincing and real enough if you don't pay close attention to it. So yeah, it's getting weird out there now. That's really about it. So yeah.